What's going on, guys? P Will back here for another video. Lately I've been getting a lot of DMs and Snapchats. You can follow me on my Instagram right here and ask your questions about how to prepare for the military, basic military training, mostly to me, Army basic training, but this really applies to any basic military training, and how you can prepare for it during this time of social distancing, during this worldwide, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube, so worldwide challenge that we're experiencing right now. It's kind of frustrating because I'm going to be straight up. Not a lot changes when it comes to preparing for basic military training. Obviously, things are not going to be ideal. You're not going to be able to go to the gym. You're not going to be able to do all of that. But the number one thing you can do to prepare for basic military training is to keep up on your PT. And nobody's stopping you from doing that right now, barring some very specific, strict circumstances. Most people that I know can still go outside and can still go for a run, can still go out on a trail somewhere and go for a run, do some sprints. Even if you can't do that, yeah, it's not ideal, but you can still, I guarantee you've got a spot in your house that you can still lay out and do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, do some crunches, do some core movements, and prepare yourself that way. You know, it's gonna get tough. Maybe do like mountain climbers for cardio, run in place. It's better than nothing. But PT doesn't really change. Yeah, it's not ideal because you can't lift weights, but lifting weights is not a requirement to go to basic training. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do most people aren't gonna be able to, you know, hop on the bicep machine, hop in the squat rack, hop under a bench right now. But like I said, none of that is required for basic military training, Army basic training. And this is really a great time to get back to the fundamentals. Push-ups, sit-ups, 2-mile run. You need to be preparing for the APFT, because even if you could, like, even if basic training is doing the ACFT, which I'm not sure for the Army if they are yet during this pandemic, you can't prepare for the ACFT right now. So next best step is to prepare for the APFT, because it will translate. There's still a 2-mile run on the ACFT. Still do your 2 minutes of push-ups, but you know, maybe you do push-ups twice a week, 3 times a week, 1 or 2 times a week. Do hand release push-ups or T push-ups. You're still training for the ACFT that way. Got a pull-up bar. If you go out for a run, you can find a pull-up bar and do leg tucks. You can do hanging leg raises. You can do pull-ups to strengthen your upper body and your core for the leg tucks. Only thing you're really not gonna be able to train unless you can find a, you know, like a basketball or something weighted, a med ball, you can train for the med ball toss. Anyway, you can get back to the basics. Now is a great time to work on your push-ups, your sit-ups, and your 2-mile run during your PT plan during this social distancing pandemic. The second thing that you can really focus on, because I guarantee you've got so much free time if you're out of college or you're doing online college or you're out of high school, your high school is shut down and it's the end of your senior year, you've got nothing but time. You need to keep growing mentally, and this is a fantastic time to work on your basic military knowledge. For the Army, you definitely need to learn the Soldier's Creed. I guarantee you every other branch has some type of creed you've got to memorize. Memorize it. Now, there's no excuse to go to basic training without being as knowledgeable on the subject matter you're going to be expected to know when you get there as you can be. Soldier's Creed, general orders, rank structure. Those are the 3, that's your bread and butter your first 2 weeks at basic training. There's no reason why you shouldn't know it like the back of your hand. The Soldier's Creed, general orders, and the rank structure, you know, private, PV2s, PFC, specialists, all the way up through general officers. You need to know it. You're going to be expected to know it to graduate. Learn it now. Learn the Soldier's Creed verbatim, line for line. It looks like a lot. It's not. I learned it in like 2 days, and I'm not smart. I'm nothing special. You can learn it too. And your general orders, simple. There's 3 for the Army. I know you Marines out there have it tough. You've got like 11. That sucks, but you can still learn it. It's not a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. Get ahead on your knowledge, and outside of Army knowledge, yes, grind away at that, but also stay up to date. If you're out there and you have yet to take the ASVAB, make sure you're staying up to date on your math skills, your reading comprehension, you know, write a little bit so you can stay up to date on your writing. Everything you learned in high school, just don't dump it because now I'm done with high school, and then maybe, just maybe, pick up a book. And the third thing you can do to prepare for basic military training it's not directly translating to basic training, spend time with your family. This time where you would normally be out, you know, going to the clubs, going to parties, hanging out with your friends because it's your senior year or you're in college, direct that towards your family time, because it comes few and far between once you join the military. Once you join the military, like, you see them. I see my family twice a year, with the exception of them coming up to see me. Spend this time. You're locked up together. I know it can get frustrating, but enjoy this time with your family. Talk, have conversations you haven't had. Just enjoy each other's company and become close, because once you go off onto the military, there is no more of that unless, you know, you bring your wife and kids along with you. But even then, like, your parents and everybody else, like, but if you're straight out of high school and all you've got is your parents, spend time with your parents, because you will wish you had spent more time, quality time with your parents and your brothers and sisters, everybody, close family, friends. When you are gone, you're gonna be like, dang, I could have spent so much more time with my family than I did, and I know it's hard right now, but that will put your mind at so much ease when you leave for basic training. You know, I spent good quality time with my family. You go into basic training with no worries. You know, everything back home is squared away, taken care of, and I can go to basic training with a clear, empty mind to become a soldier, sailor, marine, coastie, whatever they're called. So spend time with your family. And those are the 3 simple things you can do to prepare for basic military training. Nothing changes. Just because you can't go do some curls for the girls at the gym does not mean you just stop preparing for basic training. You got to stay sharp mentally, physically, and emotionally with your family relationships. So keep up on those things and you will come out of this quarantine more squared away and ready to ship to basic training than when you started. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave any questions, comments down below in the comment section. I get back to every single one of my comments. Come on over to my Instagram and my Snapchat. I answer all of my questions over there. People feel like they don't want to leave a comment on YouTube. That is fine. I get you hitting me up every day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave the video a like for me and I will see you in the next video.